Hey everyone, welcome to Bedition Candle Co channel where I share all things about my brand and take you through the process of making candles and wax melts. I hope you enjoy this aesthetically pleasing footage of me creating candles for 4 hours. I was going to just set it to music, but then I thought, why not share this whole journey of creating a new collection for my brand with you? I never thought I'd be adding an entirely new collection this early, but one day I came across a beautiful Instagram account with another candle maker using these gorgeous coffee cups as candle jars. I was blown away and thought, wow, these candles are stunning. But when I checked the price, it was way out of my budget. So I didn't think I'd ever use something like that. Then the universe gave me a sign. I randomly got an ad on Instagram for the exact same coffee cups but available in my country. I was like, okay, maybe this is meant to be. So I decided to give it a try and create a beautiful, unique collection. I knew this collection would cost more to produce and the candles would be a bit pricier, but I just went for it. I started working on it at the end of April and it took me about 3 to 4 months to perfect the candles. I didn't want to just make regular candles in pretty jars. I wanted something that could positively impact our aura and overall well-being. That's how the Aura collection came to be. I wanted the candles to feel natural and have a real impact on health, so I began searching for fragrance oils that also contain essential oils. Essential oils are pretty expensive and making a candle with 100% essential oils wasn't realistic because it would have doubled the cost. But I found this fantastic company, Hive and Honey Candle Company, and their fragrance oils are amazing. They aren't 100% essential oils, but they've got enough of them mixed in to make a noticeable difference. When you breathe them in, it feels like you're taking in a natural mood-lifting fragrance that just makes you feel good. I didn't have much experience using these kinds of oils, so it took me a while to figure out that I needed to lower the temperature when I'm adding the fragrance oil to the wax. Essential oils have a low melting point, so if the wax is too hot, you can burn them off and lose the scent. My first batch of tests didn't have much fragrance oil at all. I finally figured out that adding the oil at around 80 degrees, it's 176 Fahrenheit, worked best. Once I got that down, the candles smelled amazing. They filled both my bedroom and living room with this wonderful settled scent that wasn't overpowering. Now let me tell you what makes these candles so unique and special. Not only they are beautiful and perfect for decorating your home, but once the candle burns out, you can wash the cup and use it as a coffee cup. These stoneware cups are handmade from Portugal and they're so lovely to hold. The quality is just incredible and they look super aesthetic and luxurious. All my Aura candles made of 100% coconut wax, so they are completely vegan and free of phthalates. Each one burns for up to 24 hours, so it depends on the fragrance oil. Some of the fragrance oils can burn slower, some of them quicker. I just want to interrupt you a little bit and show you that I have a digital products on my Etsy shop for all candle makers. I have a bunch of designs for wax melts, labels, and candle care cards, as well as wax melts care cards. These templates are so easy to use with your free Canva account. Also, if you're making a wax melt and you're looking for mock-ups, I have a lot of mockups to choose from, and I want to provide you with a 20% off discount, so you can check my Etsy shop and the discount in the description down below. Now let's talk about the scents I picked for this collection. So the first one is Palo Harmony. I'm really in love with this name because it doesn't immediately reveal the scent, but it gives a hint of vibe you'll get when you light it. It's a blend of Palo Santo, cardamom, and sandalwood, and a little orange essential oil. This one is all about relaxation and meditation. It's kind of earthy, spicy, and warm, and has a mystical feel to it. It comes in gorgeous gray ceramic cup, ideal if you love that minimalistic style. The next one is Rose Petals, which smells so romantic and feminine. I don't usually like floral scents, but this one is different. It's soft, subtle, and balanced. The fragrance is a mix of rose, ivy, and lime, infused with lime and cedar with essential oils. The rose scent isn't overpowering, and the ivy adds a fresh, plant-like note. It comes in lovely pinkish ceramic cap, and it's perfect for relaxing and romantic vibes. This candle is definitely one of my favorites. And my favorite color of the candle caps has to be the aqua one, which is Minty Bliss candle. This one has a fresh, cool scent of mint, eucalyptus, and nutmeg. It's super refreshing, like a mini spa experience in your room. It has just the right amount of eucalyptus, so it's not too strong or overwhelming. And the most important thing, that it doesn't give you a headache. I actually have a fourth candle candle to share with you, but I'm going to say that for the part 2 of this video. I have so much footage and I don't want this video to get too long. You might be thinking, it's just 36 candles, how could it take 4 hours to make? Well, let me explain. First off, I have a small melting pot, so I can only make 10 or 12 candles at a time before I have to refill it with a wax. Then I have to remove the barcode labels from each cup, and not all of them come off easily, so that took me a while. And there's always a lot of dust in the cups, so I spent about an hour cleaning them off. And then comes the wax pouring process. I use pure coconut wax and I have to wait until it cools down to about 50 degrees, which is 122 Fahrenheit, before pouring into the cups, which takes forever. In the future, I might switch to a wax that I can pour in higher temperatures, but for now, that's what I've got. To make things easier, I recently bought a huge piston funnel that lets me pour 12 candles at once, and it has seriously saved me so much time. My tip for any other candle makers out there is to have multiple pouring pitchers so that one batch can be cooling while you're working on the next. That way you can pour the next batch as soon as the first one is ready. If you're interested in checking out my ore collection candles, you can find them on my website and Etsy shop. You can find all the links in the description down below. Let me share a bit about the marketing side of your brand. It's such an important part of making your brand stand out. So recently I started focusing on my meta headlines and descriptions for my Shopify website. It's super important to have the right keywords so people can actually find your website. One of the toughest parts of marketing is constantly researching what works and what doesn't, especially when you're just starting out. For example, using broad keywords like handmade candles or natural candles can be really challenging because they're so popular. You may not even rank on the 10th page of Google. Instead, try finding keywords that are less competitive, like natural candles for relaxation or coconut wax candles for aromatherapy. This can make it easier for people to find you. Another important tip is to add alt text to all the images on your website. It really helps with SEO. It's a search engine optimization. I'm also planning to start blogging on my website, but writing blogs can be really tough. But I know that there are lots of apps out there to help. Blogging gives you more opportunities to use keywords and improve your chances of ranking higher on Google. Just make sure the keywords are related to your niche, whether it's candles, handmade goods, wellness products, or body care. And one last tip, keep your product headlines and descriptions short and relevant. I made the mistake of writing long stories for each product, sharing the whole background and everything, which isn't ideal for SEO. Instead, concentrate on using specific keywords that can boost your Google ranking. Just incorporate them into concise, impactful product descriptions and headlines. I think it's true nowadays that everyone is becoming a blogger, whether on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. It's nearly impossible to avoid social media altogether, and that can be really tough if you're an introvert who doesn't like taking to a camera or dealing with lots of opinions, especially the negative ones. That's a huge topic in itself, but what I really want to say is that no one is perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to show up online. You don't need to create flawless videos with perfect aesthetic backgrounds or having a pricey high-quality camera. What really matters is that you love what you do. If your small business isn't just about making money, it's going to be much easier to share your journey with others. When you're passionate about what you do, sharing it becomes enjoyable. People aren't just interested in polished videos anymore. They want to connect with the person behind the brand. It's so important to show your face, tell your story, and share behind-the-scenes moments. Whether it's a day in the life of a small business or ups and downs of running your business, your followers are your potential customers, and they want to know the real you. When I first started my brand's Instagram account, I focused on beautiful product photos and reels. I had a good iPhone, lighting, and experience creating content, so I thought, this is it, aesthetic is everything. But honestly, if someone scrolls past a pretty candle photo with a caption like handmade, non-toxic candle for relaxation, buy it now, they may think it looks nice, but it won't leave a lasting impression. Now imagine they come across an entrepreneur sharing their personal journey, the highs, the lows, the behind-the-scenes moments. That's what grabs attention. You're more likely to connect with that person and feel inspired by their story. This makes you want to support their business. People People buy from people, not just products. It may sound cliche, but it's true. You want to know who you're buying from and why their product is special. That's why it's so important to share lifestyle content, reels of you making candles, talking with your followers about a new collection, or even asking them to help naming products. Show your process, pack orders, share what a typical day looks like for you. All of this builds connection and helps you stand out from the brands that just post product photos. And I know Instagram is tough right now, the algorithm seems broken and low engagement can be frustrating. I know it's overwhelming, but the key is to keep going. Stay consistent and remember that people want to feel a connection. They'll fall in love with you first and then with your products. That's the shift I'm making with my own Instagram, and I really believe is the way forward. I really hope you found this video interesting and helpful. This was just the part 1 of making candles from the Or collection. There will be part 2 of sharing my last candles, so let me know in the comments down below if you like that kind of videos when I'm speaking about all the process and just random stuff, or you just want to enjoy relaxing music. Oh, and one last thing, I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. I'm so grateful to all of you who follow along with my journey. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a day full of positive vibes.